Hello everyone, it's Ratom72 here, and I'm back with another video. I'm trying to film this as quick as I can, because, it's getting late, and I literally just filmed a bunch of videos that will be released later, but this one should be releasing Sunday. So, if you can tell by the title, we are going to show off my Fnaf Zero, or Spring Diner custom figures, and I guess we'll just start off with Spring Bonnie. So, up here, right here, we have Spring Bonnie. He's definitely not game accurate to, any depiction. His colors more resemble the Into the Pit, but the body is more similar to Springtrap, because that is the base. But for the feet, I think I just used Fredbear or Bonnie feet. And then I took off the ears, and I put some Fnaf 1 Bonnie ears on there. And for most of it, I sculpted over the holes, and then I sanded it down, try to make it look smooth. I think I did an alright job, but at some points you can see the weathering. And I didn't really do much on the fingers, because that was the most difficult part. And one thing I realized is I forgot to do the second tone for the muzzle. I'm so mad at myself, and it took me, I swear, it took me 2 months to realize that. I made this a long time ago, and I didn't realize till 3 weeks ago. So that's kind of crazy. For the joints, they're just a basic black. There's this little mess up here. I don't really like it, where the paint's kind of just peeling off on the edges. Ugh, no thank you. But yeah. And its nose is still really big. It just looks a little off. Same with the eyes. It looks like the paint's kind of coming out onto this, the fur a little bit or whatever. I sculpted the bow tie. It looks more like a dog treat bone or something like that. So that's a slight disappointment, but that's alright, I guess. So for this color, the brown, this is nutmeg brown with a little bit of the yellow mixture I made, which consists of these 3 colors. You can get these 2 for 50 cents, and then this one's $1 because it's gloss. I think I only use the tone. Wait, no, this ain't even the right one. No, that's wrong. I'm correcting myself. I used the matte Sunny Day, so each of these are about 54 cents at your local Walmart, something like that. I did a base of King's Gold, added a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I got this nice little yellowish golden color, which I really like. I did a little too much golden on Fredbear, so he looks really golden-ish, really orangish kind of. That's a little bit of a letdown, but whatever. So we'll set him off to the side. And here we have Fredbear. So this is a base of Fredbear. I cut off the ears and bring them up more. This one's a little higher than this one, so it's a kind of big letdown. And then I sanded off the eyelids to make them look more a little crazy. This is definitely not a game accurate one, I guess, because he uses no eyebrows. But I just really like this design. And I even sculpted out his cheeks and jaw a little bit more. They were going to be even more out, but I sanded them down even more to make them look a little less chaotic. And I ripped off the shoulder pads and knee pads too. Don't know why I did that. The buttons really suck. Look how big these buttons are. And the bow tie, this is just the basic one. I didn't sculpt it or anything. Look how big these buttons are. Here, I'll show you something I made actually a month before this. This is going to be a little spoiler to what's being revealed next. But look, see that? I sculpted those buttons. They're so much better. I'll let you guess what figure that was, but I think most of you will figure it out. So yeah. And then for the bow tie and hat color, this was mostly, where's that color at? Man, I gotta find it. It was this amethyst Fulgar or something, metallic. This was $2.30 at Walmart. And I mixed that with just a teensy-weensy bit of black. And a little bit of normal matte Concord grape. And I think I made an alright color. I didn't do the best job sanding the sides. Like, as you can tell, I think I should have colored in the insides. But one of the main issues is because I didn't paint it, like, it doesn't really stick well. So it'll just, like, come off all the time. Like, that happens to my Bonnie and Freddy customs, too. And Sparky. Because I take this off and then it comes off pretty easy, you know. But, oh well. Like, at least I can do stuff like this. Which you will see Fredbear do in the Fnaf Hunger Games. Episode 1 should be coming out Wednesday. Hopefully. Depends. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. The video on this guy got, like, so far as a recording, 100,000 views. What? That's crazy. So, yeah. Joints are irregular black, but I decided for the little in-between to be metallic. I think it doesn't really make much sense. I think I should have painted it black, because, like, on here, the connection between the two is black, like, same as the joints, but not on here. What do you guys think? But, yeah. And I really tried to match the browns as the best as I could, but this dried as a lot more darker color, so that's a big bummer. But it's not the end of the world. It's not too bad, except, you know, the massive buttons, like, what? So, yeah. And I did do a little too much of this color than I should have. So, like, he's a lot more goldy-ish. You can tell, like, they really don't match much. Besides them both looking some sort of yellow with a second tone of blue and some purplish accessories. But yeah, that's about it. Don't really have anything else to say besides that. And also, if my calculations are correct, I will be posting all the different parts to my Fnaf Hunger Games, like, once or twice a week. And so far, the first episode is only, like, 10% of it, and it's 17 minutes. So, it's probably gonna take, like, 5 weeks to, like, publish all of them. And after all that, I should have my 2,000 subscriber special, where I show off my entire FNAF collection, and I'll, like, show my progress on certain figures like this. Got issues with those. But, yeah, so that's pretty cool. And for comparison, here's my 3D printed FNAF movie, Golden Freddy. There's a big difference. This still has the 3D printed joints and not the funko joints. Perfect example of why I put funko joints on 3D prints. As you can tell, yeah. Big difference. Yeah, I got this before I got a 3D printer, so I got this from Black Sales 3D. I would say to go check him out, but low-key he's turning into an op. Like, he hasn't been replying to any of my messages, so that's not very nice. And, like, I've been messaging him for months, not replying. I even, like, messaged him on YouTube, still didn't. What the heck, dude? Whatever. But yeah, so there's Golden Freddy. Here's a little thing. So look, we got the 2 OG Springs, original Chica but withered, which is not really 100% known if it was at Spring Diner. And then we got this guy. So cool, we got all the, what do I call them? Just like the yellow ones. Oh, but then I'm not including Chica, or Rockstar Chica, or FNAF Plus Chica. So yeah, and if you are a loyal subscriber, then you should be commenting the red balloon emoji. On my last video, only one person did. Are you kidding me? And it was like a new subscriber that, like, I've never seen comment. So, props to that person. But now, I'm a little nervous if, like, some of my biggest supporters are not really watching all of my videos. Excuse me. So, if you are watching this one, make sure you comment the red balloon emoji. Or if there's not a red balloon, just any balloon emoji. It doesn't really matter, just any sort of balloon or party emoji, something like that, to like really show that you actually do watch my videos. But yeah, so that's gonna be the end of the video. Let's get these two guys out of the way. And well, I guess this is goodbye. I will see you guys. Ooh, come on, bro. Oh. So I will see you guys in another video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, everybody. Bye.